taxi service, on-demand media, coffee brewing systems. These markets and others have seen the disruption that occurs when companies bring business systems based on data synergy to the competitive mix. Think of Uber in taxi services, Netflix in streaming media, and Keurig Green Mountain in coffee. With data emerging as a critical corporate asset, companies that use information to gain competitive insights are routing incumbent brands. These examples show that the old anchor of market dominance, brand value, does not guarantee protection against innovations driven by data management.
Better data management results in a number of things that may seem less glamorous but are extremely significant to us as consumers or participants in an ecosystem. Take, for example, a situation where a consumer products organization is introducing a new product and they want to get it from that laboratory environment where they're incubating that idea out to the store shelves quickly. The better they are at managing the data as they're creating that new product and in that laboratory environment, the quicker that product is going to end up in the store shelves, the more efficiently it's going to get there, and the better the pricing is going to be for us as consumers, and the more profitable that organization is going to be in the long run.
As data grows in volume and importance, companies are working to embed information management into the organization. Data has been freed from the machines that once trapped it, but it can only fuel innovation, increase agility, and improve operations if it is accurate, complete, and in context. The founders of Datum, a leading advisory firm in data management strategies for large enterprises, believe the challenge for many companies is to master data discipline on a small scale before reaching for the benefits of big data. Based in Annapolis, Maryland, Datum helps companies establish the foundations needed to produce trustworthy data through its advisory services and proprietary software as a service platform. When organizations build a program of data excellence, both sustainable and supported by top management, they can create growth through information management.
Thinking globally, understanding that data is a corporate asset that will support the overall business objectives and performance is very important. The individual member in an organization needs to act locally when it comes to gathering or entering the information for a new employee, a customer, vendor, supplier, and taking the time and providing a level of accuracy that is necessary for that information to not pop up later down the line as a business interruption. So therefore acting locally and understanding how does that affect you globally and the overall enterprise performance is very important.
In data management, one challenge that typically goes unspoken is the need to establish accountability for high-quality data. The origin of data often is unclear in today's digitized world, which means that each employee must be accountable for creating and using data in a way that supports accurate decision-making. Datum has seen that some companies try to address the data issue simply by appointing a chief data officer with a separate set of responsibilities. While this trend is a positive step toward change, it does not negate the need to add data and information accountability to traditional roles.
Accountability is really an issue that's often overlooked in businesses as they're trying to harvest and use data, because there are two major factors that are really driving how businesses respond on a regular basis. One is just the pressing need to get business done as quickly as possible, and the other is growth and scale. And in both cases, businesses are really having a hard time dealing with the consistent changing of roles and responsibilities within the organization, and naming someone to be responsible for data is a matter of a changing landscape. That's why developing an operating model for information management is really an important part of resolving that evolution and that change in cycle on a regular basis.
To provide accurate insights, data management must be built into the foundational level of employee behavior. Employees who are good data citizens understand the impact of data quality on their own jobs, the work of others, and the organization's goals. In its operating model for enterprise data management, Datum creates 3 levels of accountability for data governance. Each group contributes to data management through its own mission, objectives, and work efforts. In a data-intensive world, companies that build information management into their corporate culture reveal new opportunities to innovate, drive value, and increase profitability.
Nobody really wants to manage data by hand on a regular basis. They have to move towards automation. And the only way that they can move towards automation is by capturing rules and standards that exemplify the policy around the data that you expect to see on a regular basis. So that people don't have to do manual checks. They can actually embed that in software and make sure that the software is checking the data for its integrity on a regular basis as a seamless part of business practices.
To learn more about Datum LLC, visit the company's website or call 888-966-9920.